Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and the Bartender Show. Welcome on your February 16th, 2021, on your Tuesday night. I am Bull with Mark the Bartender on the other end of the spectrum. The satellites up there are aligned.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, my friend? How are you? Long time no hear.
Yeah,
with the bar dog.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, the bar dog wanted to, join in too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with the bar dog.
Getting a lot of bar dog, yeah, because he's got his face like right here next to the fucking computer.
Oh, really?
Sounds mean, doesn't it?
You okay? Everything all right over there?
Yeah, no, he heard me talking in here, and then
he started growling.
There was a car door outside that shut, so
Samson,
he got double worked up.
It's all right, dude. It's all right. I got you. No worries.
All right, hang on. I'm listening to our feed on YouTube to make sure we sound good.
Oh, okay. So, hopefully, I tested before we went live.
Yeah, I was just like, check it.
Yeah, so do I. Do that before we do live.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I
hear you clearly. Look.
I don't know if we're good, but
yeah, no, we're good. We're live. We're listening. People are listening. If we're not, then we just spent 2 hours of nothingness. So
yeah, 2 hours out the window.
Out the window. So how you been? How's congrats on the Bucks for the Super Bowl win.
Actually, man, I was watching like how we have like the intro with the city and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then it goes black screen. Excuse me, for like
that was my
30
bad.
seconds or so before it comes up to like the YouTube screen.
Oh, you mean the live shot?
In like the intro, yeah.
Yeah, the end of the intro.
Like there's a period of like 15, 20 seconds where it's like black screen, where I was wondering if we could put up like the typical where it's been like the Lightning one, the Bucks one.
Oh, okay. So like the Tampa Bay type of thing.
Yeah, just like that, like picture basically, like before we went on. I think we can run that for a while because we can boast about that shit.
I think so too. I think that'd be great to do. So you want me to create like a graphic to put at the end of the intro
or just snag that general picture that's going around on every social media and everybody's shenanigans
with the Rays and the Lightning and the Bucks and
Rowdies.
Well, Rowdies they didn't really have a.
They still had it on there though, man. Rowdy still kicked ass this year, so.
Yeah, but they kind of got screwed on that one too.
Well, they got screwed, but it wasn't any fault of theirs.
No, that was a part of the higher ups. They sort of got they sort of screwed the Rowdies. I thought, by saying, hey, sort of, you both are winners.
They'd have won that shit anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that both are winners, but they tell them that you didn't win anything. You won nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna call it. But the Rowdies had a better record through the year, so.
Yeah, I think they probably would have won. I didn't even know we had too much of a Rowdies soccer team.
Oh yeah, man. You ought to take a trip over there, man. Next time that they play, because they play at the field in like downtown St. Pete there, where
I know you're
where the like minor league baseball team plays.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you like sit outside on the hill there and stuff, dude. It's like a fun, like family atmosphere kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. Chewy Roxo used to go to the Mutiny games a lot. Get tickets right close to the field, right in the middle of the field. A Mutiny was great. I don't know if you've been to a Mutiny game, but that was a hell of a soccer team.
Yeah, this one, man, people get into the Rowdies games, man. Yeah. Like they got horns and drums, and like there's kids running all over the place. And
is it like going to with the Rowdies at least? Is it like going to maybe like what was that arena football?
Kind of, but it's a little more family-ish. Like you could definitely make like a Friday night of it. Like bring you like a pack a picnic with a bottle of wine and like some shit for the kids, and like, all right,
Yeah,
you guys go play with all the other fucking little rugrats that are running around.
I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, so the Bucks won the Super Bowl. It was what 30 to I think it was what 14 or something like that.
I didn't think it was that. Like,
Well, it was 30-7, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was,
if I
yeah,
remember
like they didn't,
correctly.
man. Bucks whooped ass. Like,
Dude, they came out strong. I mean, like
yeah, my favorite shit was, man, like they had Gronk blocking like the whole entire year. Like he wasn't really catching passes and stuff.
yeah.
And like when that first one came out and like he went to Gronk, it was like, oh shit, this is gonna be like a New England ass beating here. Like,
Well, there was a video clip that was played before Super Bowl started, and it was one of the Bucks players just sort of like kind of boasting out, like letting his ego come out. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
he goes, this is just a scrimmage game, for us. And I just sort of struck my mind. I'm like, you know, either he's just sort of like doomed his team, you know what I mean, to being too much of an ego type of deal, right?
yeah. I mean,
Or
maybe,
no, no,
man,
oh no,
but
but hold on,
I
hold
don't
on,
know if
hold
that's what
on.
helps get you hyped up
But
and
hold
get
on.
you in the zone. Then by God, go on and do it.
No, but what I'm saying is, or does that sort of like hype you up, and then it's sort of what they played. They played like it was a scrimmage game, and that's what sort of caught my eye too. I'm like, you know what, this game is just like a scrimmage game, like a varsity versus JV playing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And
I think,
that's
man. I mean,
and
that's
that
just like a confident thing. It's like Joe Namath going out and be like, we're gonna win this bitch. I'm coming out in a fur coat. Like,
right. And I mean, I
that's
don't
one
mean
of
it by
those,
any
man. Like, I don't
disrespect,
fault them
but
for that. I mean, they were fired up. So I mean, I'm sure there was a ton of like Kansas City guys that were tweeting all kind of and Instagram and crap and this and that.
oh yeah, I mean it was a highly social, highly live, coveted, thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
no, I
mean,
thought it was rad, man. I'm glad everybody's out fucking finally leaving town and like after that shit.
oh yeah, did you
So,
see all the crowds and everything?
oh, dude, like trying to drive, like I've been working my ass off, so I've been driving a lot, man. And fucking the last like 2 weeks have just been
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah, it's been like crowds unbelievably through Ybor. Um, you know, I think there was a couple of people who got shot or something like that.
Yeah, actually, somebody that I know, man, pretty much witnessed. He was up on the balcony when like one of the shootings happened down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he was on the balcony of like some club and like watched the whole thing. Like,
Wow, that's
yeah, pretty gnarly. But yeah, I mean, that's just shit happens. But
okay. Was there any reasoning for the shooting?
I don't know, man. It
Okay,
was just two dudes, man, got into an argument and one of them had a gun, and
and that was it.
yeah,
Huh?
I guess. I mean,
Okay.
I wasn't there, but I mean, they didn't. It was just, yeah, that's what. From the story that I heard from like him telling it, that's what it
Yeah.
sounded like. Just two dudes arguing and one guy had a gun. And all right, like, let's
This
shoot
is
you.
a video on the live feed of the crowd in Ybor. You can hear the audio too. This is for the Tampa Bay Times, their YouTube channel. And just a massive sea of people, just mask, no mask, mask, no mask.
I'm not even not gonna give a fuck about that, man.
Yeah, but if you're in that sort of close proximity with people that may or may not have,
Yeah, fuck off. That's, man. Either
come
you get it or you
on.
don't get it. Like,
You don't think this is sort of like a
no, man. If that would have happened in any other fucking town, if like Kansas City would have won, those guys would have been outside going crazy, man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Fuck
more
outta
power
here,
to
dude.
them. Yeah,
Like,
hey, I'm cool with listen, celebrate, but I mean, don't tear up the city, but celebrate if you want to celebrate.
well, I mean, no,
Yeah.
but that whole like, man, we got a giant like shitty rap about the no mask thing and this and that. And
Well, I mean,
dude, fuck off. Like,
I
fuck
mean,
off. Like,
no, I mean,
we'll get
listen,
into that later on, man. Because we're gonna talk about the fucking trophy shit. And, yeah, because fuck off. Like, I'm so tired of hearing about, man, goddamn can't do this, man, fucking masks and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I mean, I trust me, I'm tired of it too. I hear it all the time, and
my pops got his fucking second shot, and my
ha,
mom and my stepdad up in North Carolina got theirs.
nice. How do they feel?
Fine. I guess my stepdad got like a little bit, kind of like a flu,
Yeah,
symptom thing,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
day after, but that fucking went away. So
yeah. That's the Chewy Rocks got her shot and kind of felt the same way, you know.
yeah, I mean that's man. I mean people get
So
like the regular flu shot and then feel shitty like a couple
yeah,
days
but
after.
it
So
wasn't like a sick feeling. It was more it had like the flu like feeling, but it wasn't like the snuffy, the snotty, all that type of thing. You know what I
it was
mean?
more the body ache
The
and
body ache and the tired and the lethargic and the shoulder hurting and stuff like
that's a
that.
good excuse to sleep all day, as far as I'm concerned.
But yeah, so the Tree Rocks got that done. Um, but no, I mean,
She
listen,
got hers though, like
yeah,
for
yeah,
her like because of her profession.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, you know my shit. We haven't had fucking word one about ours.
Not even a talk,
Not even a man. Yeah, you guys might be or anything. Like,
really.
yeah,
Not even
nothing.
a hey, let's we if you guys want to get the shot, go get the cure, go with have it.
No, like man, we haven't heard shit. Which I mean, I'm not even man. I don't want to get in line in front of like any like old folks. Like until like every old person like gets theirs. Like,
Yeah,
but still,
that could be a
it's like
year.
funny how like some people are man.
That could be like a year though, you know.
I don't man. My mom got hers, so
Uh,
fucking right on, and my dad's got his shit. So like,
right on.
like I'm still, like
Yeah, I got you.
I'm starting to wear my mask where you got to, but like
Yeah.
fucking game on.
So we do. We go back to remote at your place, at your bar.
I don't know, man. Yeah, sometime soon, maybe. I gotta get that fuck. I gotta get that room is so fucked up.
Right. Are we gonna? We have to wear masks too, or to do the show, or
Probably not.
okay. I didn't know
Yeah, you gotta bring your own drinks, like man, in case so we don't cross contaminate fucking
Right.
bottles. And
Is
shit.
that the per Ecolab? Is that what Ecolab told you for the bar?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the fucking legal man from my lawyer. That was what like we had
I
to
mean,
do.
Ecolab is okay to say. I mean,
If
because
you're gonna have a fucking bottle club, like everybody's got to
yeah,
bring their own shit.
that's true. That's true. All right, so the Bucks won the Super Bowl, well, as we said, and it was a horrible, horrible time for Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about them. Fuck that, man. Like
yeah,
they'll be all right.
they'll be all right. They licked their wounds, and probably somebody got reprimanded really bad for that one. But anyways, so
Well, Mahomes had a turf toe, man. So
yeah, he was battling that, but he was also battling offense that couldn't even protect the quarterback.
yeah, fuck that. He was battling, man. Fucking Jason Pierre-Paul and all the rest of them guys coming to come eat his lunch.
He looked like a little rag doll out there, to be honest with you.
I mean, he's a goddamn scrambler, dude.
Oh,
I'll give it
yeah.
to him. Like that bitch scrambled and
He's
still
good.
threw some crazy shit, but like nobody could catch anything, and Bucks
Well,
just had
all
him
the-
covered. So
I mean, all the penalties, were helping us. You know what I mean? They were,
yeah,
and then what's his name? That unsportsmanlike conduct.
yeah. But at that point, fuck them.
Yeah, but still though, that's no. I mean, that's no. You don't need to do all that.
Nah, fuck them.
He's like,
I'm
"Fuck
hyped
them."
up. I'm throwing all kind of shit, talking shit out there like a motherfucker. Dude.
But it's what's also fascinating is that, like I said, not only are we playing here at Tampa Bay on our own turf, but we set new records by winning on our own turf.
Yeah,
I mean that's pretty cool in itself.
dominating.
Yeah, definitely dominating. Like more than dominating. We just sort of spanked their ass and said, "Go back home and take your barbecue sauce with you."
Kansas City barbecue's good though. I'll give them that shit.
So yeah, and then there was the trophy. They did the boat parade on what was it, Wednesday at like 1 o'clock, I think it was, or 1:30.
Yeah, because they didn't even really want to give us that, man. Like the days leading up to that, Caster was like, I don't know, because you guys pretty much act like assholes, when they won. So
Oh, come
like
on.
we don't know if we're gonna do it, kind of thing. And then I think she caught a whole bunch of shit from like
Well,
the
she
actual.
was on the news out. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do, either a regular parade or a boat parade."
Yeah,
You know,
nah, but there was shit before that where she was fucking babyface. That was her babyface, and like
okay.
there was one like it was on like Channel 8 or something like that. Like, man, it was like the like Tuesday morning of that, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't think we're gonna do it because we don't know, blah blah blah, man, how you guys are gonna fucking act, basically." Like, but then people were like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here! You don't do that." That's why they did it at Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
Uh,
because a lot of people have to work and couldn't get off for it. And
but it was packed over there too.
yeah, that shit. Man, I had a bunch of people who were like, "Dude, you're taking your boat out? Fuck no, man!" Like,
Well, they were throwing the trophy back and forth, and I saw a clip of that, which I thought it was fantastic.
I thought it was great, dude. I mean, even if they would have dropped it, it's only like 20 foot deep right there.
Well,
So
didn't Stamkos put it from one boat to the jet ski guy? What's his name?
yeah, dude, they've done so much gnarly like that whole. All right, like
And the people from the Canada that house the NHL facility where the Stanley Cup resides in, they don't say nothing.
no,
You
dude,
know.
like people have done way worse shit with the Stanley Cup than
Oh yeah.
fucking throwing it around.
Have you looked
Like,
at the list? Like it went missing one time.
yeah, it went missing. People have done. Yeah, I'm
They've
sure
taken
there's been
showers with
bodily
it.
fluids in there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, take them into pools, at the beach.
I mean, that ain't shit neither, really, man. Like,
But I mean, when they threw the is it Lombardi Trophy, right?
yep,
Lombardi Trophy, right?
yeah.
From one boat to another. It was Brady to what, Gronk?
Gronk or Mike Evans. There was 3 or 4 of them that were on. Scotty Miller was on the front of the boat. Like, yeah, it wasn't, man. Like, those guys were gonna catch that shit, man. Like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. And even if they wouldn't have, and the motherfucker went in the water, like it's like silver. Like it wouldn't have been in the water for very long.
No, they would have dove in there and grabbed that joker.
Shit, I saw Diaco was on his jet ski, like right there, like right almost in between the two boats, like right next to
Really?
the boats there.
And wasn't there one of the granddaughter of the Lombardi people, right?
Yeah, yeah, she got her shit watered up and was mad about it, saying it was disrespectful and
I'm
this
trying
and
to
that. And
I'm trying to find the story. If you got the story, text it to me.
yeah, I don't have. I mean, that is the story, man. She was wanting Brady to apologize
For
for disrespecting the trophy, basically. Like,
disrespecting the Lombardi Trophy.
yeah, which I mean, come on, dude. Like, he
So
wasn't disrespecting it, man. That guy's held that motherfucker before. He knows what that trophy's for.
yeah, I mean, they had to help him off the boat too.
Yeah, so what? He got drunk. That's even cooler, man.
Yeah, I thought
Like,
that was really cool.
I mean, because like I saw pictures, like, man, somebody put up pictures of like, New England's six with him or whatever, man, and like the after parties, and they're all in like crazy ass cold jackets and like London fog jackets and like square as shit looking, like, yeah, they're having fun, but like it didn't look like it was fun, like sitting on a boat, fucking in shorts and shit, drinking fucking White Claws and Dom Perignon.
That's probably what he's probably used to. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, oh no, I'm not even saying. I'm sure he's used to drinking that shit,
Yeah.
but like not fucking having a Super Bowl celebration, actually like on a boat in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Not being in like New England right now, having a Super Bowl celebration
in the snow
with 2 foot of snow and ice, and yeah, 20 degrees, if that. Like,
So this was the granddaughter of the Lombardi people, right? Of the guy who what designed it, didn't wasn't it?
He was one of like the fabricators.
Okay, he was one of the fabricators.
Yeah, one of the guys that actually,
Designed it.
like worked on it.
Oh, okay. So Lombardi's trophy sculptor's daughter wants apology from Tom Brady. Let's see. It's just upset me that this trophy was disgraced and disrespected by being thrown as if it was it was a real football. She told Fox 4.
Yeah, fucking sack up, dude.
I have a
Like,
big history of this trophy being made by my father, and it's such an honor. And I know all the craftsmen that made it when my dad was there at Tiffany's, and it takes a lot of hard work.
yeah,
So,
totally. I mean, that's why they caught it.
I personally would like an apology, not just to me and my family and the other silversmiths, but to the fans and all the football fans and
To
the
the
other
fans
teams'
yeah,
players.
yeah, fuck on.
I mean, what does she think she's going to be? I mean, listen, all due respect to you and your family who have made this trophy. It's a fantastic trophy, or however you contributed to the trophy, okay? But you've been paid for your trophy. You know,
Well, that's not. No, she didn't even. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not even that,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Like,
You've
just
been paid,
somebody just being a crab,
right?
dude.
You've been paid for this. So
How old is that chick? Just out of
and
curiosity.
every year they redesign the trophy somehow. You know what I mean?
No, that trophy stays the same. It's like the Stanley Cup, kind of.
No, but they do like sort of redesign it, like they recraft it somehow, like
I
do
think they might
something
put a new
design.
logo on it, but like that's
Yeah,
it.
you know,
Like,
well the basic shape, but it's a new one every year. Um, so, but what I'm saying is, it's like, all right, so you got, you know, your stuff, you're paid for it, you know, you're cool. All right, however they want to do it, that's up to them because they won the Super Bowl. It wouldn't matter if it was the Bucks or the Browns or the Lions or, you know, Chicago. It doesn't matter. You know, they do it the way they want to do it. You know, let them have their day in the sun. You know, they've earned it. You know,
yeah.
the
No, they're not, man. That's just her.
yeah,
Like,
the
I
Tampa
wonder
Bay.
like how old that chick is, dude. Because she seems just really square and fucking crappy.
Yeah,
So,
they didn't. Let me see if I can pull up the news story. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I have the video right here. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if Sana's got the hamsters going. Of course, there's an ad for 15 seconds. But yeah, I mean, listen, no disrespect to the people, you know, whoever they are. But, you know, all in all, I mean, let these people have their day in the
fucking
sun.
relax, man.
You know,
Yeah.
let them do their thing. Just like with the Stanley Cup, they're like, "Oh man, we didn't really appreciate how you handled the Stanley Cup and drinking out of it, and have a big party."
And dude, people have handled that Stanley Cup way worse. That bitch
Oh
fucking
yeah,
goes around with the team for like the whole year. So
oh yeah. Let me see if I got. I have the story right here. Stand by.
Across the water at that boat parade in Tampa. But tonight, a Southwest Florida woman is telling our Leslie Delaspore why she does not see this as a laughing matter at all.
One thing about Tom Brady, he knows how to throw and catch a football. But tonight, one Fort Myers woman says Brady's latest throw insulted her family's legacy.
I have a big history of this trophy being made by my father, and it's such an honor. And I know all the craftsmen that made it when my dad was there also at Tiffany's, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of hours go into it. It just really upset me that this trophy was disgraced and disrespected by being thrown as if it was a real football.
You heard that right. Lorraine Gross's father, Greg Gross, was the master silversmith at Tiffany & Company.
Okay, so there again,
when did he make it? Let's play that shit.
That crafted the world-famous Vince Lombardi trophy back in 1967 until his retirement in 1994. Gross tells us she's upset because she knows all the hard work that goes into making this coveted trophy awed by the world.
I didn't sleep for the past 2 nights because of this. I was that upset.
That's what I was waiting for.
Wow, she was that upset that she couldn't sleep for the last 2 nights because they threw the trophy from one boat to another, and they knew that they were going to catch it.
Like, and I'm sorry if your dad's disgraced about that. Like, I don't even, man. Like, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. So
No, I mean, I don't understand why. That it's not a big deal. I mean, it's technically, I guess, NFL's property. You know what I mean?
yeah, they paid for it. So
well,
fuck off.
Yeah, so they gave it to the Bucks, and now it's the Bucks' property. So, you don't hear the NFL coming out and going, well, whatever.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't give a shit. That's just somebody went got a little hurt.
Passion that goes into this trophy, and 2 nights because of this.
Goes into making this coveted trophy awed by the world.
I didn't sleep for the past 2 nights because of this. I was that upset because I know the passion that goes into this trophy and how my dad and all his fellow silversmiths are so proud to make this. I've seen this trophy being made at the factory in Tiffany's. My father did the seams. He had to chisel the seams by hand. There is a newspaper article that shows him working on that trophy, chiseling it, and...
Okay, so basically,
on that trip, it sounds like they make one every year, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, so like
that's what I was saying earlier. They
every
make one
year,
every year.
and this is just now something that finally offended her. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't come out about it, unless he did. Sorry, but
I don't know. I don't know if these people make one every year, but this is the granddaughter of the person who.
Yeah, like it's the granddaughter of a motherfucker that worked at Tiffany's, man, for his whole entire life, and happened to instead of making Tiffany's jewelry, he made the fucking Tiffany's.
Well, no, he chiseled the little side markings on there.
Yeah, whatever, man. Like he worked at Tiffany's, and instead of doing jewelry, he did the fucking Super Bowl trophy. And this lady got butthurt because she probably lost money on the Chiefs. Let's be fucking real about it. Go look at her fucking betting shit.
But what I'm asking, I guess, is that if she, I mean, they don't pay them to make the trophy every year. I'm sure the NFL makes it themselves, right? I mean, or they have another company that makes it.
No, Tiffany's makes it. Like Tiffany's fucking makes the thing, but they make it for the NFL. I'm sure the NFL fucking pays them to make it.
Right. So they're not paying this lady to make it anymore.
No,
right?
Fuck no. That's not even. She didn't even do anything. It was her grandfather. Or
yeah, that's
shit.
what I thought.
Like,
so her grandfather made the first trophy, and
and he made him up until 1994 and until he retired. Like,
okay, so then. All right, cool. So you went from 1967 to 1994, and
so you worked at Tiffany's for fucking 30 years basically, and you got to work on the trophies. And
he was a master silversmith at Tiffany's and Company.
Yeah, cool. I bet that bitch made a shit ton of money being a master silversmith at fucking Tiffany's.
But also the thing is that all right, cool. So you've done it. You retired. You've done your thing. I don't think it's offensive, to be honest with you.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool. To be honest with you, I wasn't even expecting to throw the trophy. When I saw the clip, I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, I knew that shit was coming. You could see. Like,
I wasn't even expecting them to pass the Stanley Cup from one boat to another.
They were getting warmed up for a tossing.
Yeah. I think they were trying to toss the thing, but that's like 33 pounds of steel.
Yeah, no, that was just her, man. Somebody interviewed her, and the fucking interview went wrong, basically, and turned into that.
Wow, and she just sort of like, "Woe is me,"
Yeah, turned into a fucking.
Woe is me.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, I'm offended. I don't know what to do. I mean. Again, no disrespect to you and your family, but I mean, come on, what are you doing?
I don't give a fuck about disrespect or not. You're being
what are you doing?
Quit being a crab.
What's the whole big hussy about? You You got paid
Just
for
being a
it.
crab.
You know, enjoy the retirement gift. You know, enjoy all that stuff. You're probably driving a better car than probably all of us.
It's not even about that, man. It's just
I'm just saying you got
sensitive shit.
Yeah, you got paid for it. That's what I'm saying. It's like nothing was offensive there.
Like I think actually Gronk like dropped one a couple years ago, or like Gronk dented one at like partying with it or something.
Right.
Like,
well, was she huffing and puffing?
I don't think there was huffing and puffing about that.
That's what I'm saying. Was there huffing and puffing about that?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Like,
all right. I mean, so what's now? Because one guy passed one thing to another from boat to boat. What makes the difference?
It's just I don't know, man.
If you drop it on the ground and you dent it,
I'm pretty sure that like they found out, like the local Fort Myers news people were like, "Oh, this is the fucking granddaughter of so and so. Cool, let's go interview her." And then she like pulled that shit, and they were like, "Oh, let's run with it because that's fucking."
She went baby face on us.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's something, man. That, like, if you got dumped that fucking story, like you can run that because somebody's gonna react to it. Like whether it's good or bad, you're still getting fucking press. Like,
I mean, listen, it has nothing to do with me. I mean, I'm commentating on what I see and what I hear, and what the story is, and it's just
commentating that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's our opinion. You know what I mean? But I think it's a little bit harsh to sit there and demand an apology from the NFL, and from Tom Brady, for throwing the Lombardi Trophy.
Shit ain't happening. Get out of here.
Didn't they write was it a tweet or something like that back on Twitter to where they were like, sorry about your luck, kid, pack sand?
I mean, I'm sure a bunch of fans probably said that shit. I don't know if an official Buck statement came out and said that.
I thought there was something like somebody, a coach or I don't know, one of the people from the Bucks area or something like that, had posted something on there saying that pretty much that thing. It's like, pretty much pack sand,
Yeah.
Which I thought was actually pretty cool. I was like, man, that's pretty interesting. That's a way to stand up for yourselves, because sometimes you might have to like bow out and go, oh man, we got to bite the bullet on this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they stood up for themselves and said, hey, look, these guys are enjoying themselves pretty much. Stop being a little prude.
Stop being a Nancy.
Yeah, and enjoy your retirement. That's what you got it for.
Yeah, like it'd have been one thing if like grandfather Giuseppe came out and was like, I've worked on these things my entire life. And I'm like, all right, like, sorry, dude, but like,
all right, we'll give you a ticket to the Super Bowl next year. How about that?
Yeah, or man, fucking, here's a signed Tom Brady, man.
Right.
Napkin.
We'll go talk to Tom Brady and give him what's for.
Yeah, but even that's just like a.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about. There was a lady who had an idea, and I don't know if it was a good idea, but it was a very strange idea.
I think she did things, like tried things on her social media as a social media, like trying to make herself a social media person.
Well, what she put in her hair in regards to what she thought might happen, I'm trying to understand the two parallels. You know what I mean? So we'll go to that next. That's a whole nother segment in itself.
Yeah.
But it has to do with a video that went viral on TikTok, Gorilla Glue, and putting it in somebody's hair.
Yeah, see? Social media, dude. It's the downfall of all stupidity.
So, we'll do that next. Don't go away. Bull and the Bartender Show. Bull's Radio Lounge. Back in a minute.
It's a beautiful world. I like driving in my car. I roll the top down, sometimes I travel quite far. Drive to the ocean and stare up at the stars. I like driving in my car. All around is anger, automatic guns. It's death in around little ones. I drive talking to Jesus.
Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and Bartender Show. Welcome on your Tuesday. Listening live to our show. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. But, we had a little technical difficulty going. So when we started the show, but it's all right. Just go to youtube.com. Just search Bulls Radio Lounge. Check out the Facebook Bulls Space Radio Lounge. We're posting stuff all the time. One of the hit shows on YouTube so far. So great way to listen to us. Mark the bartender's on the other end of the satellites. Are you there, Mark? Apparently he is, but he may not be on there. Let's take a look at Sonic, see how he's doing. He is the new tech director for the Bulls Radio Lounge. He's keeping all the hamsters going. It's a tough job being a tech director, but only he can do it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, that's right. That is a real hedgehog that you're seeing right there. He's part of the BRL crew. Keeps everybody in line. Mark, are you still live, or can you hear me? I think I hear him. Mark, are you there, buddy? Mark.
Going a little too far.
All right. He might be on the phone. So, anyway, so I don't know if he's going or.
Hey, you got me mic'd up?
Well, no, I did for a short second. That's about it.
Oh, I'm gonna make a cocktail. Hang on.
Okay. All right, so he's gonna make a cocktail and tell me to hang on, because I didn't know what's going on. I don't even know if I should have him mic'd up or not. I don't even know if he's listening while making a cocktail. But well, I guess I'll going on with the show with Mark's taking care of some business, I guess, and. There he is. He's laughing. So he's making a quick cocktail while I'm trying to paddle against water here because I'm so used to having somebody to bounce off of. But I guess we can do this just like this. Let's see. So one of the most traditional parades that we do here in Tampa is the Gasparilla Parade.
Yeah, you see that shit?
Yeah, so that's been canceled for this year. I have the story right here. Let's see if it'll play. But yeah, so Gasparilla for 2021 has been canceled. Well, that's a commercial. Can't play that one. But it has been canceled. So according to Fox 13, so there'll be no boat parade. There'll be no pirate invasion of Tampa this year. The annual Gasparilla.
All right, so the other big news of the day, the Pirates will not be invading Tampa this year. COVID-19 has canceled the Gasparilla Parade altogether, which originally had been postponed until April. So right up until this morning at about 10 o'clock, we all had hoped that something was going to happen. But then reality struck. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer's live along Bayshore Boulevard, where the event happens every single year. I know so many people are disappointed here, but I guess the reality is the vaccine rollout has not gone as fast as many of us had hoped, right?
Yeah, Mark, and when you combine that with the hundreds of thousands of people who would typically be coming into Tampa Bay for Gasparilla, I mean, that is exactly why event organizers say this year is a year that this event just cannot go on.
Ah, man, that's harsh, you know.
It's for us being such assholes for the Bucks parade.
Yeah, you weren't wearing your mask. What's going on? You know.
Yeah, that's like redemption this year. You hear that shit?
Is that from the McDill?
Yeah.
Or it's an alien. One of the two.
Motherfucker sounds like he landed in the house, don't it?
Yeah, I know. I thought something was going on. I thought there was a Wawa in the...
No parade, no beads.
Where's the key to the city? This is a difficult decision that we've made this year.
Gasparilla 2021, including all of the surrounding events, is officially canceled.
We can't have a parade that big with that many people, no gates, no controls at all, and guarantee any kind of safety.
Organizers Event Fest and Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla had initially postponed the event until April, but Ye Mystic Crew's captain, Peter Lackman, says COVID-19 is still expected to be a major issue in the spring.
We don't see the improvements that I think we're all hoping to see, right?
And he says safe social distancing is practically impossible at the third largest parade in the U.S.
To safe distance those 12,000 participants was going to be a challenge in and of itself. To safe distance hundreds of thousands of people along the parade route is something that we couldn't see happening.
It'd be a long-ass parade if they did that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do it, but I don't know. I'm over being, like, I'm not over being safe, but, like, fucking come on, man.
Yeah, but, I mean, you know, you got to, that's why they did the parade mostly with the boat parade, because to spread people out along the river walk.
Yeah, fuck that. You seen how close those boats were, dude? Piss
off
I
know,
that
I know, but that was the idea. So if you have like 12,000 people, you know, you don't have that much space to run them through, you know, 6 foot distance between each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, Gasparilla is like too big for a man.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to
I'll only go if I'm walking in the parade and that's it. If I'm not walking in the parade, then I'm not going, because those people are just, you know, literally insane when, you know, for beads, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wanted that shit forever, man. I was all in that mix, dude. Like, whether I was partying in neighborhoods or down there, like.
Well, from your bar, it's like a hop and a skip over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I had friends that were like even like when my mom still lived here, like she lived on like the corner of Rome and Watrous. So like we just basically hang out in the front yard. Like I'd come stay at her house for the weekend.
Oh, okay. And just sort of chill out.
Like party in the front yard and watch everything. And
that's cool. I mean,
that shit's fun as fuck, man. Like it sucks it's not gonna happen, but
it is fun. I enjoy, you know, actually just walking in the parade. It's very interesting just to, you know, throw the beads, you know, from person to person. You know
well, I like taking like. I did a kids parade with my goddaughter, you know, 2-3 times, and had her on my shoulders for like 5 hours straight.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Well, not with her like now, man. When she was like, you know, 8, like that kind of thing. It was like, all right, dude. Like, man, I'm basically have like a flask in my hand and like her on my shoulders, and like she was throwing up University of Miami signs, getting beads everywhere and shit. Like. Like that shit was cool, but
now do you think they'll have the fair the fair this year too, or the even the strawberry festival?
I mean they're supposed to. I don't know about the strawberry festival. Like they're supposed to have the fair, but I mean you can control the fair. Like, all right, there's only going to be like, man, you know, 10,000 people getting in today.
Yeah,
like,
but still that'd be like a long line just to get in the fair.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to socially distance the line, or like you're gonna have to go, like, man, pre-get, you know, tickets or something like that.
Like reserve tickets.
Yeah, like go online. All right, here's X amount of tickets for today. Here's X amount of tickets for tomorrow. Like,
that's crazy. That's, you know, how we have to
I mean,
change
it's not
so
crazy.
much.
It is what it is. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a new, what do they call it? A new normal.
Yeah,
You know?
somebody's new normal.
So, all right. So there was this person that I don't know what she was thinking. I guess.
Well, I think she had a
what?
Like a TikTok channel,
Yeah.
and she would do like videos of like not like stunts, but like, hey, I'm gonna try this for like beauty shit or like this and that.
Okay.
For, like
but,
that's how this ended up escalating to like the situation that we have.
All right. So this girl, and I'm sorry if I'm going to butcher the name, Tasika Brown. Okay. Who became a viral sensation. I'm gonna put it up on the live screen here real quick. Should it pop up? Nope, that's why is it not working? There we go. All right. So this young woman right here, right, who became a viral sensation after applying Gorilla Glue to her hair, has debuted her new hairstyle after appointment on Valentine's Day. All right, so
after getting her hair or her head deglued.
Yeah. Let's see. Brand ran out of hairspray, so when she was trying to style her hair, right? So she decided to put Gorilla Glue, which led to a month-long effort to undo the damage with many synthesizers following her, journey on TikTok, according to BuzzFeed News. Okay, so basically, she ran out of hairspray. She decided to put Gorilla Glue in there to hold up her hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. So she shared a video of the incident on TikTok, which let's see if I can pull it up here. Which I'm amazed 20 million viewers. The video shows her
amassed.
What is amassed? I don't know what that is. In the follow-up video, she tried to rub out the Gorilla Glue. It doesn't work. The New York Times reported that. Okay, I'm just reading bullet points here. So, but that's what she did. She did this. She put Gorilla Glue in her hair, and
yeah, so that happened.
It was a $12,500 procedure for free. So she got $20,000 donations to fix her hair.
Yeah.
So
there's a sucker born every day.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, you're up here like this, and you're holding the Gorilla Glue bottle up to the camera, right?
Yeah.
To finish putting your hair in whatever do that you're going to do. I want to say, I want to give this person benefit of the doubt of common sense, but I don't know if that's correct or not.
Dude, she knew that something was going to happen, but like she didn't think it was going to be that bad.
But it's Gorilla Glue.
Doesn't matter, man. People that don't use Gorilla Glue, like why would she even have Gorilla Glue? Like, man.
But
I don't know any chicks that have like Gorilla Glue.
And on top of that, it was spray adhesive.
Yeah, that was a setup, man.
I mean, come on. I mean, you know that if
I mean, yeah, dude, but people do dumb shit.
It's like super glue, right?
I don't remember if this was like 6th grade or like going into 7th grade. Like,
right.
I was all punk rock and shit. And I decided that like I wanted to bleach my hair because we were going out to California all the time and shit, and it was like punk rock time.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna bleach my hair, man. So like, I poured a fucking bunch of Clorox bleach into like a baking, cooking bowl big enough to put my head in, basically, and like dip my hair, all like basically wash my head in like Clorox bleach.
Oof.
and like let it sit there, man. 'Cause I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna bleach my hair. I'm gonna have like that fucking punk rock man
That
look.
look to you, right?
And yeah, it didn't work.
How did it look?
Um, I looked like I had spiky Billy Idol hair, but it was only because the bleach like actually burned all my hair together.
Ooh.
And like my mom was at work, so when she got home, she's like, "What the hell did you do to like your head?"
Ooh.
So I had to tell her, man, and like you couldn't comb that shit out. Like it was like
Permanently
chunks of hair were just like welded together at the end, dude.
Wow.
Like
so
it
you
was like
fused
done.
your hair with bleach.
Yeah, and I basically had to just like shave my head kind of thing, but it like burned my scalp and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. But nevertheless, I mean, Gorilla Glue. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a young man. Young people don't fucking know about that shit unless you actually use Gorilla Glue for like something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. That just
like you see the ads and it's just like, oh yeah, Gorilla Glue, Super Glue. Like, all right, nah, man, it's like this fucking Gorilla Glue. Like that shit, like.
No, I could see if they want to put like Elmer's glue in their hair because Elmer's glue is not going to really do anything. You can wash that right out, But I mean, wouldn't you read the label though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're still underestimating it, man.
Maybe I'm trying to give them too much credit, But,
no, I'm not at all. That's the whole thing. I'm not giving them too much
no,
credit.
maybe
They just
I'm
fucking
trying
were
to.
too stupid to realize that, like.
I mean, I would sort of look at the thing and go, "Oh, Gorilla Glue, that could be an issue." That could be super strong. What happens if I can't get it out of my hair? Stuff
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
I've had chemicals on my hands, dude, where I didn't get that shit off for like weeks.
Yeah, like engine cleaner. That joker,
Well, I mean, I'm used to that, dude. I got ashy ass hands just from dealing with that shit.
Boy, that'll wake you up in a heartbeat.
No, I'm talking about like, man, having to like, putting together like fucking big PVC pipes and that kind of stuff, and like industrial strength pipe put it together glue. Like,
how
shit
big
stays on your hands for fucking.
The purple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest pipe that you had to lay down?
I mean, that you had to glue together, not big. Like,
yeah.
But like biggest, like when I was like surveying and shit, we'd do the piping for like fucking subdivisions, man, where it was 48 inch, fucking 56 inch.
How would you do that?
I wouldn't do, man. The pipe layers would do it. I just had to lay out where the pipe was gonna go and give them like a proper elevation to like.
Oh, okay.
To like know how deep they had to put the pipe
So you just tell them where to place things. And where
like the center of the manhole goes here. Give them a fucking 30 and a 40-foot offset, like to the center of that shit, so they can line up and dig it.
You ever think about getting back into it?
Huh?
You ever think about getting back into it?
No, not now, man.
No.
I mean, it'd be fun, but if I hit the lottery, like totally, dude, I would go back and do that just for shits and grizz.
Just not enough pay, or?
No, it would just be like starting all over again.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. That was a very interesting job. I mean, I know you've told me some stories about that job, and how you had to go through the thick of the woods to get the surveys and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, swamps and all kind of shit, and yeah.
Was it worth it?
Huh?
Was it worth it though? Was it worth the pay?
Yeah, man. Like back then, yeah. I mean, I worked a fuck ton of overtime.
Did you really? All right.
Yeah, man. I worked overtime like a lot, like almost every Saturday.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, like there was like 5-6 months where you go 7 days a week, kind of thing.
No kidding.
Yeah, oh yeah, and like 8-hour days.
Doing surveying.
Like 8 to 10 hour days, fucking 7 days a week.
That's what I'm saying. Doing your survey job.
Yeah.
Really. That's crazy.
Yeah, like when they were doing subdivisions, like, all right, we got to lay like all this road, like kind of thing.
They're opening up the one on West Shore over there.
Oh, down there by the Green Iguana, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna open up. They're That's been closed for a long time.
Dude, that's so much land now that they've cleared it and like flattened it. You see how far that
Yeah.
bitch goes to the bay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's
I've seen the buddy Jim actually, man, showed me like the drawings for what they're gonna try to build there. Because he's looking at trying to get a place there, like on the water, like
where that spot is.
yeah, like it's gonna be like all these like badass townhouse condo things like on the water, and then like some houses.
Okay, all right. So it's like a big old giant community, like a gated community.
Like it's gonna be like a Publix there probably, and it's gonna be like a whole fucking like little like city gimmick right there. Like,
Nice. All right, like its own little city.
Yeah.
Like St. Cloud is, right?
Kissimmee. No, it's gonna be right there on West Shore.
No, I'm saying just like St. Cloud in Kissimmee.
Yeah, no, not even that, dude. Like, yeah. I mean, no, that's a fucking giant town. Like, man, it's just gonna be like a giant, rich ass subdivision with like a mini Publix in it and fucking.
Okay. I got you.
Like how what's the big one down there in Apollo Beach, man?
Is it the Publix?
No, it's like a whole subdivision. They got like a fucking supermarket in it.
Sun
like
City
it's
Center.
Its own little like, you know.
You talking about Sun City Center?
Kind of, yeah, but it's like a new one. It's Mirror Bay.
Is that a new one?
I mean, it's been around. Like, I actually did a ton of work in there.
Did you? All right.
Yeah, like back in the day when I surveyed, like I did a lot of the fucking mangrove islands and all that shit. And
you ever come across any horrible creatures?
Like dead people or just snakes?
No,
and
like
fucking...
snakes, spiders, all that kind of deadly stuff.
Oh yes, spiders, snakes, alligators, fucking hogs, man.
Well, I mean, how would you defend yourself? I guess.
I got a machete and a 6-foot carbon fiber rod with a metal spear on the end of it.
You just like pick them off with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick it. I mean, I have a scar on the back of my leg where I tripped and actually put that bitch through the back of my leg. Like, so it's definitely sharpened up.
How'd you do that?
And I pinned a lot of snakes and killed shit with it. So,
what's the worst you came across?
I almost stepped on like a 6-7 foot gator.
Oh, okay.
Like coming across, like walking into some like a big palm field that was next to like a wetland area.
Yeah.
And they had that like black silt fence up.
Okay.
And I was going to just walk out there to go take a piss before we were leaving. And like the silt fence, you know, is 2.5 by 3 foot high. So I go to like step over it and like stepped into the edge of these palmettos right there. And there was like a fucking 7-foot gator, like basically laying right there with his ass facing me. Like I stepped on the end of his tail.
Really?
Yeah, because like the shit that we were building basically separated like this big wetland area. So he was stuck on one side of it and probably wanted to get to the other, but that silt fence was there. And
okay.
so he was sitting like right there on it, man. I like stepped over this shit and like all of a sudden you just seen the fucking palmettos like explode. Like, so it was like 2 or 3 feet deep where the palmetto, so you really you know, you couldn't see your feet. Like you just kind of stepped over.
So what would you do if you got like, you know, bit by a rattlesnake or, you know, or something like that?
Call 911, have them meet you at the end of the fucking road.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, some of the ones, man, like some of the jobs we did, they were actually close to like your little rural, like there'd be a fire station, you know, somewhere close where at least like there's a paramedic there. Like those guys always have anti-venom. So,
I mean, did you have to rush into your people off or?
No, I never, man. We never had any, man. I think one guy, man, might have hit his leg, like with a machete, and like, all right, dude, like you got to go, like someone's got to take him.
Wow, that's gotta be a bad day.
No, I was pretty careful, man. Even though I did a lot of dumb shit, like I was careful doing it.
Yeah, but if you hit yourself with a machete, that's kind of.
Yeah, but dude, swinging a machete for fucking 4 or 5 hours and like cutting through stuff, like it happens.
It happens. It's normal. You know,
I mean, I'm not saying it happens, but like I've seen it happen, and I've cut myself like my fucking shoe before and shit. And,
Well, how bad did he cut himself?
bad enough to need 25, 30 stitches.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're like, people try to like hold on to a machete, dude, and like if that bitch gets away from you, like let it get away from you, because it'll fucking come back and get you. Like,
Oh
if
yeah,
you're not holding on to
absolutely.
it right, like
You definitely never want to get in the way of a machete. That's a
yeah, or just
horrible.
dumb shit, like you know.
People do that with chainsaws too. I don't understand that.
Yeah, well, I mean, chainsaws are scary shit, and then it's the whole thing. It's like you're like even your fucking like knives at your house, dude. Like
Yeah.
having a dull knife at your house is like way more dangerous than like having a sharp knife. Like
Now I've been cut. I have what's his name? Gaither from Gaither Blade and Bling. Remember him?
yeah,
I have a couple of knives from him. Remember the movie The Expendables?
yeah,
All right, so I have a David Bowie knife, um, which is I think it's like a 14-inch blade. It's a real big, gaudy, with a pearl inlay handle, right? With
yeah,
the Expendables logo on the back. It's a replica of what they used in the movie. And then I also have a set of the Jason Statham throwing knives that he uses in the movie as well. That it actually uses this not this set, but he uses a set in the entire in both 3 films. So he's like the knife guy of the whole game.
yeah.
So even with those, they came out of the box like, really sharp, and I've cut myself up just a little bit on the knee, just sort of handling them and not realizing how sharp they are. So I can contest to that. But I don't know, having a machete come down and whack you on your leg, that's kind of close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily, he
Yeah.
didn't sever any arteries or, major blood vessels or anything like that.
I mean, all that shit's bad. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, man. I think that's why like machete's all on the wrist. Like everybody wants to swing it like a fucking sword, and like it doesn't work like that.
Because
Like
that's the
it's
way
all
they.
on the wrist, man. You can just like pop shit, like tap
Yeah.
tap tap tap, and the fucking palmettos will fall. And,
Well, that's what they portray it on the movies.
well, yeah, until you actually go use one. Like I used one for fucking 10 years, like almost every day.
Are you a master machete chef?
Yeah, like I've cut miles and miles and miles of fucking line through woods. Like
You are the what do you call him? The hedgehog. The
no,
hedgehog of the bush.
the Bushmaster.
Yeah. Isn't that when they cut past like that, do they do it like with an actual machine to cut a path, like a walking path or some sort of path like that?
What do you mean?
Well, they have all these like paths through parks and stuff like that. And
Oh
all this
yeah,
stuff.
no, a lot of that's like machete or a fucking couple chainsaws or like a couple pole saws. You just kind of cut a path.
I always thought it was a machine that you just sort of like ride and it has a big blade in the front. It just sort of cuts everything down.
Nah, man. I mean, there's natural shit like when I would be out in the woods, you would find like natural paths basically where like
Yeah,
you didn't have to like cut a lot, and if you were just trying to get from point A to point B, like that was okay. But if you're trying to like shoot the fucking laser down, 3,000, 4,000 yards down range, like you got to cut a straight path and make sure there's no twigs and bullshit like in your way.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. And you just sort of go to chopping.
Yeah, but like if you're just walking through, dude, I spent years walking through woods and palmettos, basically following like fucking hog trails and shit, where like the path of least resistance. That's pretty much what they do. Like when you go to like Trout Creek up there and the parks up there off of like fucking Fowler and 75 by the river and shit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those like mountain bike trails were just like hog trails or just trails through the woods that were like pretty much natural and didn't have to do a whole lot. Like
interesting. Well, speaking of animals and vets, UF vets pull a shoe from a gut of a 10.5-foot, 341-pound Nile crocodile.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Did you hear about this one?
Huh?
Did you hear about this one?
Who are you?
I mean, this story at all?
No.
I haven't either, but it's it's on Fox 13. But they pull a shoe from the gut of a 10.5-foot.
Yeah, it means that bitch ate somebody.
Probably.
New tonight, a 10.5-foot crocodile going under the knife. The giant reptile eating a shoe that fell off a person who was ziplining. So a vet had to reach into the croc's mouth and pull that shoe out.
Fox 35's Heather Gustafson was there for the operation.
I was cheek to snout.
No crocodile tears were shed when this UF doctor had his whole arm inside a croc, even with the reptile breathing down his face.
I was all the way up here, inside the crocodile. Yep. So I could not have been more in unless my head started going in.
Here's a look at that 10.5-foot, almost 350-pound Nile crocodile that the first-year vet med had his arm inside
That's a
of.
big.
The croc was tranquilized, of course.
That's a big reptile right there.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think they put him to sleep?
I let that motherfucker eat the shoe, dude. He'll shit that bitch out.
Do you think they put him to sleep before they put him on the table?
Oh, they put that bitch to sleep as soon as they came through the door.
Her name, Anukit. She was brought into the UF Veterinary Hospital last week after she ate a shoe.
But she was just acting lethargic and unwell. And
that's when Dr. Fraze tried to get the shoe out, going in hands first.
Because I happened to have the longest arms on the Zoo Med team, I was offered up as the one to reach my hand into the crocodile's mouth and see if I could retrieve the shoe.
Spoiler alert, he couldn't.
And tried to get it out, but as you can imagine, in a 10-foot crocodile, that's a little bit challenging.
The zoo medicine team then took the reptile for a croc operation. A surgeon tried to get the shoe out through the stomach for Dr. Fraze to grab it, but still no luck. The surgeon then performed a gastrotomy, and a little while later, they got the shoe out of the belly of the beast.
It's a lot cold.
So was he digesting it, or just was it in his stomach?
I mean, the thing's probably got a long-ass, like, intestinal tract, man, where you got to hawk that bitch down.
I mean, that seems like they did a lot of work for,
older than you would expect because they're not warm-blooded animals, and so
it's got to be from like a zoo or something. That's why they fucking took care. It's a Nile crocodile too, so it's not like it's a fucking stupid ass gator that's in Florida.
Because they had they were saying how they were supposed to have like a what is it? It was a zip line thing.
I'm more concerned about the fact that you're baiting zip liners over a fucking Nile crocodile pen. Like that.
Well, they do that.
That sounds like some Gainesville fucking like backyard side road fucking country bullshit. Like
they do that at what do you call it? There's that Gatorland in Orlando. They do that. You can zip line over a lake of like 60 or 70 alligators.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I tempt fate with a lot of dumb shit, and I feel like ziplining over a thing of alligators, like 99% of the time, you're not gonna have a problem. But like that one time you're gonna have a problem, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a big problem too because you're
gonna be fucked, dude. If you like land in that bitch, like even if those fucking gators are like used to people, like if something drops out of the sky and you're flailing and yelling, like
I think it'd probably be the first time if it happened to me that they'd see like a fat man running like Jesus on top of
you're not gonna make it, dude. Like
I'll make it, trust me.
Stunned like from like falling in there, you were just like, oh shit, now I'm in the fucking center of like fucking alligator. Unless somebody's standing up on top of the tower with a fucking M60 ready to kill every single one of these gators before that bitch gets near to me.
Like a little Gatling gun.
Yeah, like it's not gonna, man. That's just you're gonna end up getting bit at least once, twice, like if not fucked up. Like,
nah, I'm heading somewhere to somewhere. Really.
I don't know. I'm just not gonna zip line over a gator fucking tank. I mean, there's certain I press my luck, man. I press my luck a lot, dude. So
you should do it. It'd be a great experience for you. You know?
Hmm?
You should do it. It'd be a great experience for you.
Totally, man. Like, but no, I'm cool.
They put you the one of the longest lines, I think, in the country, where it goes right over the long side of the gator pit. So you're
Yeah, no, I'm cool, man.
I think by the end of the thing, you get about I think it's like maybe 5 to 10 feet from the gator pit.
Yeah, like I said, all you need is one of them bitches feeling froggy. You know how them motherfuckers jump for chickens.
I've seen them jump. I've seen.
Yeah,
them jump.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Fuck you, man. Like not everybody's the same height as you zip lining across that bitch.
Oh, I think you'll do fine.
I don't know. I'm cool, man. I pressed my luck enough. I'm good.
I think you'll be all right. So
yeah, I'm not too much into, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, zip lining, I guess, might be fun, but that's not something that I'm like bonered up to go do. Like, anyway.
That's not your cup of tea.
No, it's not that it's my cup of tea. It's that like I would just want to go with like a couple friends and a fucking case of beer and like let's go zip lining, not like having to go on like a tour and like with a whole bunch of assholes I don't know. And, like,
all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get into some more stories. So don't go away. A lot more to talk about only on Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and the Bartender Show. Don't go way back. We'll be right back in a minute.
And after that, we can drop the top and take the night. Take the night. Lay your seat back like we taking flight. 2-step to the sound of the night. With me, I ain't got long, so let's make it right, baby. Take advantage of every moment we own it. Bring the phones at home, cause it's on dead. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. Everybody dance, but I just wanna
now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin.
You found me when I was young. Thought I'd be weak, but I was wrong. So unique, you made me strong. The fight inside me is what kept me going on. Bitch, need some shit. I don't know if you wanna be the one. Bitch, need some shit. Look hard on me, look hard. 'Cause your body is what I need. So walk with me, be a part of me. Like I want you to be. Like karate, like karate. I don't know if you wanna be the one. Bitch, need some shit. Look hard on me, like karate. 'Cause your body is what I need. So walk with me, be a part of me. Like I want you to be. Like karate, like karate, like karate. I can let go if you watch me, and I know that I want to. I can promise that I will take it and I'll protect you. Can't remember where it started, but I know where it will go. You can go where I go if you follow, follow. Look hard on me, like karate. 'Cause your body is what I need. So walk with me, be a part of me. Like I want you to be. Like karate. Look hard on me, like karate. 'Cause your body is what I need. So walk with me, be a part of me. Like I want you to be. Like karate, like karate, like karate,
You win. Perfect.
Social Reload.
9 p.m. Social Reload Show on Sunday night. And don't forget Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Bartender Show.
If you want to call it the show, number. 813-419-3602 is the number.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying.
Bulls Radio Lounge. Bull and the Bartender Show. February 16th. Welcome. Mark the Bartender on the other end of the spectrum. Sorry about that earlier because I had you, I was talking for a little bit, kind of doing a nice little intro. And I don't know who you were talking to, but you were just saying something about is that the deal? And then I was like, oh, okay, let me, because I didn't know if your mic was on or because it was working, but we could hear you, but didn't know if you were, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's weird, man.
Yeah, so it was, because your mic was still on when we were coming back.
Yeah, I was listening for the music change, and
yeah, I think you were just in deep with your conversation, and you sort of forgot where you were.
Maybe I was talking to the dog.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. So, did you make your drink and your cocktail?
Yeah, we're good, man.
Yeah, I got you. I gotta say though, I do miss the live shows. To be honest with you, like our live shows. It's this whole COVID thing has put this. I don't mind doing the Zoom. It's nice, but I like just doing the live show. I like just kind of hanging out, just sort of talking about different things and chilling out and having a good time and just sort of like drinking as a cool collective show and just sort of relaxing.
Yeah, I gotta jump back in that room and just get that shit finished. Like I got like a third of it done, and
yeah, no, it's understandable. It's it's whenever you're ready to go, we can. The only thing I do is I gotta get a smaller board, because the one I had kind of crapped out on me.
Yeah,
it's had its last leg. It can't do no more.
Yeah, you need like a smaller rig for traveling.
Yeah, that's I gotta get something, just to have that I can do remote shows from. You know what I mean? So do it that way. But yeah, so I don't know. It's crazy year so far.
It's ridiculous times we're still living in. Everybody thought after 2020, it'll be all over, dude. Everything's good. Nah.
Yeah. Lightning won the Stanley Cup. The Bucks won the Super Bowl. Just as a person living in Tampa, would you think that you'd be living this sort of a dream?
Well, it's all good, dude. Like,
yeah. Well, especially like with Big Nasty. He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll be curious to talk to him here in the next couple of weeks after everything calms down. And he gets recouped.
I tried to get him on tonight, but he was busy doing his work stuff.
Man. I would give it a couple of weeks and let him just man.
But just to live that dream of being the Super Bowl while the Bucks are playing in the Super Bowl, that's crazy. Did you? I didn't even ask you. Did you do any wings or what did you do for Super Bowl?
We did like my buddy did wings and fresh jalapenos, like cut in half with cream cheese and then like wrapped in bacon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that was like the starter, and then I cooked like 2 pounds of bacon probably on like the flat top.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah, that was all for like salad and shit. And then
nice.
He had a bunch of venison and we mixed it with with like some good ground chuck. So we did like venison burgers.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
But like I cleaned the flat top, but I didn't like clean it like totally, so it still had like bacon grease. So you
Yeah.
did the burgers in like bacon grease,
Nice. All right.
which is always delicious. And but then from there, yeah, I did the like portobello mushrooms, fucking onions, and the beef tenderloin like wrapped in bacon.
We're gonna have to do another cooking deal.
Yeah, it was pretty hardcore, man. Like I probably cooked for fucking like 5-6 hours, man.
Did you do any wings at all or no?
I mean, we did the wings on the grill. Like I did those on the grill, and then did.
How was that? Like how did that turn out?
I mean, the wings were good actually, man. Like he brined them in salt and sugar and balsamic vinegar and like pineapple juice.
Okay, so, and then you put them on the flat top for how long?
No, we did them on like the grill, but you did them on like aluminum foil, basically, like on the grill with some wood chips.
Like smoked them or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a different way. I bet they taste really good too.
Yeah, they were good, man, because you brined them so they were all juicy and shit. That was the first fucking Sunday I've had off, dude.
Did you?
Like,
all right.
Over a year and a half, probably.
Did you plan on that or?
I kind of got lucky. Like, man, somebody last minute, basically, man, volunteered to like help a brother out. So.
I just did the typical, did wings and fries and what else? I think it was like salad and chips and potato salad and just went all out. Because gosh, yeah, I've been craving wings, and then but Wingstop is, you get it from there. They're kind of expensive,
Yeah, you need to like, man, go down to the green store and like just buy like their chicken wings by the pound. Like they got some big old like meaty wings.
How much?
They're cheap, man, for like what you get.
Okay, so like at Sam's, you get like a 10-pound bag for $25.
Yeah, now this might be like, I don't know how much that, man, but they're not like the size of these wings are fucking. You're not getting like, man.
Why? What are you getting?
They're proper wings.
They're proper wings?
Yeah.
They're chunky monkeys?
They're like pterodactyl wings.
Oh, really? Oh. But
they're delicious and they're huge.
Really?
And for the price, you're like, oh shit! All right, I can get like a couple dozen, like for fucking cheap.
Nice. Yeah, we did them in the air fryer, and then we dunked them in the sauce. So actually, the air fryer is not too bad, to be honest with you. It's really nice. You ever had one?
What, air fryer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I air fried a fucking stuffed potatoes tonight.
Did you really? Nice.
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
The Kasori.
Okay, I don't know which one I have. It's a black one.
Well, I mean, I think that you can get them in any color. Like,
can you? Okay.
Yeah, I got a Kasori, like Bluetooth Willie, like big boy one.
Mine's not Bluetooth. It's just sort of like a generic one.
I mean, I haven't like fucked with the Bluetooth. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. I think it's funny that it has it.
Yeah, maybe they'll tell you when the stuff's done or not. So.
No, I think you can like start it, like if you have like shit in there or like warm it up or something. I don't know. I didn't even look at the fucking direct.
So so cooked wings in the air fryer, which is probably a little bit healthier than most, but they were still good, and they were fat wings from Sam's.
Yeah.
But who was it? Winn-Dixie down there on Swan, right? You can buy a set of like 20 wings for, I think it was like $5 or $6.
Like already done or raw?
Yeah, already done, ready to go, ready to eat. Like
yeah,
hot.
Which is good and fine.
Yeah,
I just, man, for sitting there like, man, boozing all afternoon. Like,
and they're really good too. Like they don't taste like old or nasty or nothing like that.
Yeah,
they taste fresh.
I like the brining them in the salt and sugar and the balsamic vinegar and pineapple
Yeah,
juice. Like, let it sit for like overnight and all that shit soaks into the meat.
That sounds fantastic. Maybe you, maybe one day we could do, like, if I get, you know, a bag or two of wings, right? And we do like a show, like a live show, and then you bring in the magical butter, right? And then we make like infused magical butter wings.
Yeah. Kayfabe that.
Wow, I mean, magical butter could be anything. It could be like a special seasoning. It could
yeah,
be a special brown sugar. It could be special, you know, whatever, you know, you want
to make a mean garlic butter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be anything, you know. I just call it magical butter because I thought it was, you know, some of the butter. Like for me, back in the day, the honey butter you put on a Cuban, boy, that was some magical butter right there. You know what I mean? But you know, you can. So that's what I'm saying. Magical butter could be anything, but you know, but I think that'd be pretty good, though. To be honest with you, I mean, just to, you know, have that sort of goldenness to it, you know, and then having the dip inside there as well.
Yeah, I like chicken wings.
Not too bad, huh? You know,
some of that Maria's blue cheese.
Yeah, I had a Cuban the other day, man, from Mr. Empanada. That was really good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I still, man, Boozy Pig's got the most decadent Cuban around.
Is it? That's the one on was it Cypress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go in there, but sometimes they look closed.
I think that they're open like Tuesday or either Tuesday through Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday through Saturday. Like,
dude, why don't you tell me? I go down there and meet you down there.
Yeah, one of these times when I'm fucking off and around. Yeah,
yeah. Just let me know because I've been wanting to go in there, but I don't know when they're open. I don't know when they're closed. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you got to go on their website and like look.
Yeah.
But I want to say that it's either Tuesdays or Wednesdays when it is like their first day open. So.
Oh, really? Okay. You know, they don't open. What time do they normally, like, you know, is it like from like 5 to, you know, 10 or what?
I think they have a lunch and like a dinner gimmick.
Do they really? Okay.
Or like, like, you know, we're open from lunch until like 6 or whatever. Like.
And their Cuban sandwiches are pretty much to die for.
It's their, yeah, it's some decadent shit.
Really?
Like it's all their fucking like meats, all like special cured ham and
is it
fat
like
ass fucking pork and
is it real thick too or?
Nah, they press the shit out of it, so it's like this thin, like crunchy, like it's pretty hardcore, dude.
Now, if you request like the honey butter gimmick, can they put it on there too?
I don't know about that shit, man.
Publix used to do that back in the day.
Yeah, that's fucking Publix, man. That ain't like a real Cuban.
I don't care. That still tasted phenomenal.
Yeah, be that as it may. Like, I believe honey butter would fuck this Cuban up.
No, listen, I always love a Cuban, and I would try, you know, a lot of Cubans if I could. But, you know, I'm going to have to try that Boozy Pig and see how their Cubans taste. Because it's Cubans are good. I like Cubans.
And they got that crazy, man, their burger with the like Wagyu beef burger, man, with the blue cheese in between, like in between the patties.
Oh, really? Oh, man. That sounds, oh. Man, you're making me hungry already. But yeah, I gotta pick up that arm from you too. Just reminding myself.
Yeah.
Live on the air. Whenever you're free.
Yeah, the next 4 weeks are gonna be really stupid. So.
Real stupid.
Yeah, I got way too much time gonna happen compared to like time I actually have.
I got you. No, I mean, listen, we're all busy. You know, you're busy, I'm busy. You know, but I'm glad you did the show. It's good to hear from you. You know, it's great to have you on again.
Yeah, man, that shit was fun, dude. That was good, man. I'm glad that everybody survived fucking Super Bowl shenanigans. And
yeah, I wasn't going down there.
now we can get back to normal, and
Normal?
Deal
What
with
is
the rest of
normal?
this dumb shit that's going to happen this year.
All right, so next Tuesday, be Bull and the Bartender show. Mark and I will be back doing our same thing. I'll pull up a whole bunch of more stories so we can just enjoy ourselves and have a drink. By the way, what was on tap tonight?
I had just Jack and Cokes, man.
What is it?
Yeah, just Jack and Cokes.
Just
Nothing
Jack and
fancy.
Coke? Nothing fancy. All right, that's good.
I was low key tonight.
I had a little bit of Keel and Curly tonight.
Nice.
So it was the peach one. So it was
Nice.
really good, really good. So have a whole other story about that one too. So I probably won't get into the next show. To be
Nice.
honest with you.
Right on.
Yeah. So, anyways, thank you so much, Mark, the bartender. I appreciate you. Always good to have you on the show. That's the
Always
one.
good to catch up, man.
Yeah, man. So next Tuesday, you're good to go, right?
Yeah, should be.
I feel like I have to reserve you now. You're so
Yeah,
highly.
well, I just been, I only got one priority, and that's paying bills. So.
Yeah, no, I got you. You're highly coveted. Your talent on the radio. So, anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing the show.
Yeah, man.
You've done it for a long time, and we've done it together for a long time. And hopefully one day we'll be back in the studio again and doing this live, one-on-one. Amigo. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, soon enough, man.
So, we'll see you next Tuesday, buddy. How about that?
All right, bud. Sounds good.
All right, Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and the Bartender Show. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Bull. Thank you to Chewy Rocks, the executive producer of the
Thank you,
channel.
Chewy.
Who else? Everybody listening to the show, thank you so much. The people who listen to the replay, thank you as well. And the listeners who are chiming in all the time, thank you so much. We appreciate your feedback. Like I said, I am Bull. On the other end of the satellite is Mark the Bartender.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bulls Radio Lounge, Bull and the Bartender Show. We'll see you then.
I never told